Alrighty guys, so the game is Gapo64 ACU's Phantom Mode, and rather large announcement for those of you watching the recorded version of this and have never been able to find a stream or have trouble getting in touch with things or prefer one streaming service over another. I am now streaming to both YouTube and Twitch simultaneously. So the Twitch links and the YouTube links will be posted to Twitter. You should be following me on Twitter if you want to be in tune with what is going on in the channel. And yeah, we're going to have a good time with this. I am hoping that more people will be able to find the stream and we will be able to grow the audience. And I have just realized that I am not actually launching anything. So no, it's not that. It's something else frozen up with the lobby. Let me see what I can do here. Launch the game again, and nope, it's a broken lobby. Yay! We get to rehost. I'm gonna rehost very, very quickly. Coming back. We're gonna do this as fast as we possibly can because I do not want to record that whole intro thing. No, it is never in sync between the two streams ever since that boy band broke up. This has worked before. I have played this exact game mode in the past, so it shouldn't be broken. My Twitch name is just The Brink. TheBRNK. Super simple. Super simple. Uh-oh. Looks like I'm taking the top right.
Group formed.
All right, all commanders selected. We are making a beeline for the top right. Because we've got to displace Supreme Burger. He doesn't deserve a place on the map. All right, that did it. We're going to launch now. It's going to be a 30-second or so gap while the script loads up. And then we will be up in this thing. Should do a game with the beta version of the Black Ops mod. I would rather not go for Black Ops at the moment because Black Ops is kind of broken. So, yeah. Which is faster, Twitch or YouTube? It is either or. I prefer YouTube for streaming and for watching because the quality options are kind of awesome. But honestly, you can take your pick. It is either or. There we go. For those of you wondering about my poor bandwidth, I'm hoping the quality is good on both streams. I'm actually using a splitting service. So I'm uploading at the same bandwidth I always have to a single source, and the server splits it and sends it to the individual streaming services. I could actually stream to like Twitch and Hitbox and YouTube Gaming and whatever else I wanted to do. And oh, that's what this is. Okay. So we're going to go this way, I think. I was about to say, I forgot to turn Fog of War off. Oh no. But in reality, it is just the fact that we're all friendly because it's a Phantom game. Supreme Burger laying down multiple mine tags over there. I suppose I should probably do one on this side as well. You know you're meant to have Fog of War off. No, I don't believe I am. Fog of War off is a terrible, terrible mistake. Fog of War off means that everyone can see what you're doing, and the game just gets idiotically stupid. So let's not do it that way. We're going to lay in 4 mass extractors here with our T2 ACU, all T1 of course, because we can get that mass income while they're upgrading. And we are going to ping that son of a gun up there and grab that hydro as well. So we do have 160 power income and 8 mass income off of the various and sundry ACUs that are popping up all over the map here. As you might guess from the name, there are 64 ACUs. So names are sometimes indicative of things, and other times they are absolutely worthless. Unbalanced is taking an interesting approach to this because he has basically dropped mass extractors everywhere he has an ACU, except down here. So I guess he's just like claiming as much of the map as he possibly can. I suppose it works as a strategy, and everybody else is just kind of abandoning me, except for my other commanders. So everybody is headed out that way, which I find very, very lovely indeed. If I can get like 4 of these to myself and tech up, then that will be awesome. And yes, before the assignment comes through, I would greatly appreciate it if everybody could just leave the stream who is playing in this game, because you know, Phantom works better when you're not watching the stream and you can tell who's who and who's being talked to. Yeah. Anyway, I'm going to be yakking it up at that point, and I don't particularly want to change what I'm talking about strictly because I have to watch out for annoying people who are jerks and listen to the stream. Yeah, there, I said it. Alright, we're going to queue some ACUs up to the edges in order to get some of these mass extractors online faster. Yeah, I should probably go grab these with a engineer, but I am not particularly bothered to at the moment. You know what? Actually, I'm going to do that because I need to get all of my ACUs T2 as quickly as possible with some extra P-gens and then go for massive resource allocation in very short order. Banana is lagging. Oh, I should probably disable notify. There we go. Nobody can see my RAS times now. Yeah, this lag is bad. Who done it? It's Banana. Banana is very unstable. We can still do this with 7 players. We don't necessarily have to have the full 8. So if he can't rein this little problem in, then he's going to have to go. Let me see. F11. Something. Oh, holy crap. 2800 ping. And he went quiet. And there's the disconnect. And I have 2 windows. Why is that a thing? Okay. So one thing that's indicative of when you have like fluctuating ping from 200 to 500 and back and forth. It could be unstable. He could be on Wi-Fi because Wi-Fi drops packets like crazy and causes some serious issues. Although I don't think the ping instability is indicative of Wi-Fi problems, but FA is kind of a picky game because it's P2P. So, meh. All right. In 3, 2, 1. Oh, it's at 50. I thought it was at 45. Bam! Ejected. Maximum speed of ejection. Alright, so we're going to do those, and then I'm going to lay down 1, 2, 3 land factories so that we can build a whole bunch of engineers to do all sorts of lovely things around in the different corners of the maps. Well, map singular. Probably not a plural map, but whatever. Whatever floats your boat. And we're going to get the hydro online in short order. Alright, little buddy, head on up that way. Now we need to go for 4 simultaneous T2 mass extractor upgrades, which you might think is brutal insanity, but it's not. Because I have all of this storage up here. So it is an awesome, awesome thing. Let's go ahead and get over here. We are going to go for the hydro first of all. And then we'll go for all the mass extractors surrounding. And that's going to assist. Thank you. And you're just going to kind of move on over there. You two, let's grab a hydro over here. And then for mass extractors. And you two, we're going to move over here. As before, hydro and 4 mass extractors. So that's all working out quite lovely. We're going to grab all of you guys and go there. Now that we have everything queued up, and last but certainly not least, everything queued up. And let's go ahead and get a... I'm just going to assist these down. We're going to assist all of these and then go for a couple of T2 power generators. Because you can never, ever, ever have enough power on this map. Mass is kind of easy to come by. unlike most maps. Still got 3 more ACUs trailing in here. And you can see the stall is real, but we're going to finish all those upgrades before the actual stall hits. So it is all good. I might be able to get away with 1 regen, maybe, but nah. We're just going to keep it on trucking. We go up there. We're going to get the hydro here and more mass extractors. I find it interesting that no one is challenging me for territory because this is very weird. Very weird indeed. But you know what? I will take it because I have never been a man to turn down a good, healthy amount of mass. Go ahead and cue that over there. Got all of you fine fellas who are going to come up here, grab this hydro. Actually, I could do that and make proper use of my hotkeys like I should be doing. And you 3 are going to go up there, and then we're just going to kind of queue all of these engineers down here and start building up our reserve of build supply. Build power. Our supply of build power. Let me see if I can get my tongue untangled. So we're at minus 40 at the moment, but I don't think that's too terribly bad. We're going to go ahead and assist those with 3 engineers, and you are done. Nope. Now you're done. Okay. We're going to take all of our ACUs, which are kind of standing dangerously close together. You know, a clump like this, all you got to do is kill like 3 of the ACUs, and you're all dead. That's how it works. I'm going to leave this, oh so kindly and generously, for yellow to take. And you 3 are going to go after the hydro and those. So, hydros are nice pickups on this map. You got a lot of them. How many actually? There's 5, 6, 7, 8 hydro power plants. Beautiful thing to behold, and that is, of course, 800 power because they do make 100 after all. We're going to be collecting you there. As soon as you guys are done with those, we're going to go back and start building our storages, because eco-whoring is love and life and everything that ever was and ever shall be. Even when you're on the verge of death, you should still be eco-whoring, because on the offside chance that you live, you want to have that mass in the bank. Go ahead and grab that, and then we will come back. We're going to T2 that and do this little doohickey right here. Go for those. Why are people pinging? Why you pinging, bro? All perfect for a Janus. 1 bomb, 8 ACUs. It will not be that way for long, I guarantee you. Alright, so we can go ahead and get these upgrading as well. Ding, 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 ding. We can just kind of unpause these as the situation may call for. We're going to go, this is our T2. So we are going to get our other Aeon T2. I just smash this little button right here. And assist. And we can probably assist with 3 more. Yes, there's our power stall. But like I said, tons and tons and tons of storage. Do, 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 do. And you know what? I don't even feel bad about zooming in on the base. I get a lot of flack for staying zoomed in on the base and not realizing what is going on around me. But you know what? In the early portion of a Phantom game, it does not even matter at all. We're going to do that right there. We're going to grab all of you, go T2, and doop, 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 doop. That is the exact sound that an Aeon engineer makes when it's placing a build order. Just saying, if you didn't know it before, you know it now. The more you learn. We're going to do this right here. I am going to plan on making a lot of air, because I just know somebody is going to have the bright idea of building an Awasa or a donut or whatever and coming and killing me, and that is not an acceptable course of action, so I've got to actively prevent it. We're going to go T2 on the Seraphims, and we're going to queue you guys to assist him, and you guys to assist him for a huge, huge power deficit that I probably should not have undertaken, but I'm going to anyway. Screw the consequences. I got 2,000 power income, and we can come back from this. I should probably also... Ooh, look. There it is, right there. Came back from it. Probably also unpause some of these, but I'm a little more worried about ACU upgrades than anything else. So... let's see. We're going to go T2 on you guys. And this kind of sequential upgrading, this is pretty much just making sure that I'm getting the most efficient build for build power before I get resource allocation online. I think I've hit the point where I definitely need another set of P-gens. So we're going to go ahead, and after that's done, we're going to build 2 of you? No, 3 of you. We're going to build 3 of you. Yeah, and all of you assist him. I'm going to walk right there and assist. Come on. You got this. You got this. Oh, that's dumb. I shouldn't do that. Somebody's going to tac missile that and kill like 4 ACUs with 1 tac missile. Back up. Okay. Speaking of which, I should probably also go ahead and build tac defense, because that would be a smart thing. So we're going to take a Cybern ACU and come out here, and actually we're going to go here and start building in a little circle. And walk over there and build and that is going to take away the most efficient means of sniping an ACU. We're going to unpause you. We are going to unpause you. That is all well and good and fine and dandy. All of the above. We go ahead and get T2 on the UEF commanders, because that is something that we should all strive for. Definitely a T3 UEF commander, because we will all need Ravagers at some point. And then we are going to build a Seraphim T2 shield for that extra beefy amount of HP right there in the middle that we can all agree is an awesome protection for your commander. Gonna get that down with all due haste, and then immediately drop a T3 upgrade on the Aeon ACU. And once this is done, we are gonna go for resource allocation. I did not. Oops. Usually mean to disable Skathis, because this kind of thing... Let's just verbally agree that no one is building a Skathis. Yeah, because Skathis is brutally overpowered on this map. I mean, horrifically overpowered. Alrighty then. Let us see. 57 ACU Phantom? Why is it an odd number? It's 64, and it goes down by 8s with the elimination of players. So that really doesn't make any sense now, does it? If you had 64 ACUs and 1 player drops, then that means that you would then have 56 ACUs. So I'm not entirely sure where that number comes from, but whatever. The King Maver is not actually that good on this map, because for that price you can build like 3 or 4 Cybern T3 artillery, and Cybern T3 artillery are brutal. So just don't do that. So I actually overbuilt power. Let's just do this number here, where we get rid of that, and then just go over here. Oh no. One of my Rasses is already done. That's what that was. So we're going to go for the other sets right there. We're going to Control KU and Control KU. And reclaim and assist. And then we can also Control K both of those. And we're going to send our lovely little UEF ACU, just so freshly achieved his T2 upgrade. We're going to send him over there to reclaim those as well. So the awesome thing about having this many ACUs is that you have that many resource allocations. You're able to crank out some 60,000 power, and however much mass per tick that is, I'm not going to figure up. What is it? It's 8, 12 stacked resource allocations. It's a lot, okay? It's a lot. Just take my word for it. So we're going to go ahead and grab T3 on the other Aeon Commander, while we go for double resource allocation with a T3 ACU assisting on the Seraphim. And you can see we're actually not stalling ourselves out too terribly much with that. So it's kind of a useful thing to have. And I think we should probably start with an air factory so that we can start getting some defenses up. I'm going to go T3 immediately and get some scout planes up. You got to have scout planes in your mix no matter what. Because if you don't, when and if someone breaks with you, you're not going to have something with which to gather intel on what they're throwing at you. And speaking of which, I should probably also be building some form of radar. That would probably be an ideal course of action. So we're going to go ahead and grab the resource allocation, which I just flipped past right there. You're going to go for T3. We need T3 everything for that extra bit of HP. And I'm also a little worried about telemaser, because telemaser is most definitely a thing, and definitely a thing that is hard to see coming. Because when you have this many resource allocations, you can just go RAS on every other ACU except for your 2 Cybern ones. That's more than enough power to get the 2 upgrades that you need, and then you're pretty much screwed. I don't know why people are pinging me. Apparently because I am the first person to build an air factory. Okay, so you two, we're going to go T3. And we're T3 on you already. So what we're going to do is we're going to go over this way. And we're going to make a clump of T2 point defense, just like so. When you're done, you're going to come over here. And you're going to make another clump with which this is going to interfere. So we are going to do that and reclaim that and then go for some more. So that's a thing. And you, when you're done, you are going to go for some SAMs. We're going to do SAMs like so. And some SAMs like so. What we're doing here is we're trying to make a relatively impenetrable Fortress of Doom, something to fall back on should things go terribly wrong. And we're using a Seraphim shield on the whole mess because Seraphim has the highest HP count of any shield anywhere. And that means that if you assist it with some Cybern hives, you are going to do a bang-up job of resisting pretty much anything that can possibly be thrown at you. That is an awesome, awesome ally to have on your side. And we need to get these in proper lineup. What was pinged? That. Oh! Unbalanced. Just managed to completely forget that he had an ACU over there. Interesting. So here comes our hives. We're going to get all that in line. And then we also need to go for 4 of the T3 T3 mexes at a time, which may seem like an excessive amount, but I assure you that it's not when your income is this high. There we go. We're going to do that right there, and I don't think our Cybern ACUs have RAS. No, they don't, and neither do the handy-dandy UEF counterparts. So we're going to go ahead and do that right there, and we have got a whole lot of those going down at a rather maddening pace. We're going to go over here and assist him, get those out of the way. Once you get done, we're going to move you. All of that is fine and dandy. We got a nice little air cover going here. I feel safer already. And just make sure that we keep ASF out and about, because obviously if you get a donut coming at your base and you don't kill the donut when it's out here, then you're pretty much screwed, because the donut's going to fall on your base, kill all your stuff. It's just a bad situation all the way around. So we're going to take all of you guys, and we're going to come up here, and we're going to upgrade all of you as well, because I think I have enough to do that. Yes, I do. So we're going to do this number right here, and come back, because mass is a lovely thing to have too much of. That I do know. That must be my other RAS kicking in. Yes, it is. So RAS done there. Let's go ahead and get RAS over here. Boom-bitty boom boom. And we are going to get a RAS on my other UEF comm right there. RAS goes super duper quickly when you have a T3 ACU and a near infinite amount of power in storage. It is no thing to get it. Go ahead and get that set, and we have got you done, so we're going to go for T3 shield in the middle. We're going to go ahead and Control K all of these because we need the build space. You are assisting him, who is building all of that stuff, so what we're going to do is we're going to keep making our symmetrical base larger because symmetry is key in any strategy game. If you're not building a symmetrical base, you're doing it wrong. Let me just put it that way. I can make that strong of a statement because I am that sure of the facts. We're going to grab all our engineers over here. We're going to get all this stuff down, and that is a thing. We're already up to 700 mass income, which is quite a substantial amount, even disregarding the current state of my game. So there are 3 Inno, 3 Phantom, and 1 Paladin. We are going to get a reveal in 22 minutes. So whatever I gotta do it in 22 minutes. Because otherwise, we're going to get revealed. So we're gonna grab all of you and you. Thank you very much. We're gonna go for that upgrade right there. Nobody building T3P gens, all Phantom. Yeah, because that's how it works. So Cyberans are done building whatever they were building, so we're just going to go for the RAS upgrade. There we go. Back them off. Of course, we have a massive, massive stall right there as the hives bite into that task. Back to 200 in the hole, which is a perfectly acceptable amount at this level of build, and we are going to go, we're going to Control K all of you. And I think we're going to take and start building a bit more symmetrical of an area. So I'm going to build a group of land factories right here. I'm actually going to reorganize these a bit. There we go. I got to have everything in its place. Why does everyone always assume that I'm a Phantom? Why? Why is this a thing? Alright, we're gonna upgrade those. Ah, look, instantaneous upgrade. Whee! Okay, so the other thing we need instantaneously... Oh, and I don't even have to move my stuff for it. We are going to get a couple of nuke defense on the front line. So there's that. And we're gonna do that right there. Probably need to grab some reclaim. Doop, doop. Do those as well. There we go. Awesome. Awesome stuff. Yeah, I definitely need the anti-nukes because more than likely people are going to start spamming the ever-living crap out of nukes at some point in this game. We need to get all of you online as well. I'm not sure why people are claiming that I'm a Phantom, because obviously I have way more mass extractors than most other people. So I should have more mass income by definition. Let's go ahead and assist there. And I do have enough build power now that I don't particularly have to worry. Let me do, I'm going to do... let's do 4. I'm gonna do 4 of you with an air factory and a shield right there. Come back over here. Just got to stay in my lovely little shield bubbles here so that should anything bad happen, I've got all my defenses over on this side. I don't have any TAC defense, but I don't see any people building an extraordinary amount of TAC missiles either. So I think I'll be okay. More engineering stations going down there. More engineering stations going down there. And a Galactic Colossus being built. So that makes me a little bit nervous. I'm gonna build something that will deny that. And we'll hope for the best. So let's build a megalith. That ought to do a pretty fantastic job of defending me. There we go there. Megalith ahoy! That Galactic Colossus makes me a little nervous, but I can spam it up should I need to. Go ahead and walk him over here, and we're going to start the loveliest of all things in this world, a Paragon. And I'm going to calmly walk all of my other stuff over to this side, except for one Seraphim, which is going to build another round of shields around said Paragon, because Paragon needs extra protection, yo. We're going to do that thing right there. And then we will need a good quantity of T2 point defense. Because I'm still a little nervous about somebody attempting a teleport. Because if they teleport, even if they don't live, if they succeed in killing the Paragon, obviously it's going to wreck a lot of my stuff. Do that right there. You guys are doing an awesome job building those anti-nukes, man. Just absolutely awesome. Let's build this and then that. Okay, and you guys do this and go back and assist you. Why did all of my stuff get canceled right here? Ah, because it decided that there was not enough build space. That's why. We're going to go ahead and build a whole lot more over here. Really wish that this would auto space. That would be such a lifesaver. We're going to get all this stuff down. Wave after wave of troops are going to be incoming off of that one. Go ahead and come over here. We're going to build that. I am relatively confident in my ability to defend myself, and I am also confident in the amount of mass that I have with which to build defenses. And I also have a lot, and I mean a lot, of shielding and build power. So I think I'll be totally safe. I don't think that anything necessarily terrible is going to happen here. We're going to do this though. And gonna mix in some Cybern stuff here. Awesome. At least I got both of my antis loaded before I started going all in on the Paragon production, because that is how you end up dead, folks. Start your Paragon before your anti-nuke's loaded. Your anti-nuke is probably not going to load. And he has a megalith on each end of his little thing. That is not particularly good for me. I only have one megalith. So that puts me in a little bit of an awkward position. We're going to do that right there. We're going to assist with you. And that is that. Okay. So I actually didn't have all T3 mass extractors before I started that. So what I should probably do is take all of you off of auto assist and stop. There we go. We're going to let those last couple of T3 mass extractors finish, and then we'll go back in full force. It's not like the mass is going anywhere, right? It's just not necessarily going directly into the Paragon. So the other thing that I have to worry about is, or the only thing rather that I have to worry about, is basically having enough build power. So once this whole thing kicks off, I'm going to need every single bit of build power that I can possibly get my little mitts on. And if everyone has a Paragon, what it boils down to is whoever can build more stuff with their Paragon is the one who is going to win. And for that, you need lots and lots of build power in varying locations. Because if you don't have it varied in its location, then somebody is going to come tromp all over your precious little factories with a T4, and then you're not going to be able to recover because you don't have any more build power. And so you need lots and lots of build power in various locations. And you may also be wondering, Brink, why are you building Aeon factories? Because that seems like a really bad idea when you have such a lovely unit as a Percival And to that I say, Harpies are fast, and Aeon Hoverflak is very fast indeed. So should you desire to get from point A to point B very quickly, Harbingers have a pretty good amount of effective damage. They are no slouches in HP, but they do have speed over every other unit except for the Loyalist. So I'm just going to run with the Harbinger solution. I think that is the appropriate route to take. So I am currently stalling 133,000 power per tick, which is honestly not that great of a position to be in. We're going to go ahead and drop that right there. We're going to go ahead and drop... Actually, you're going to stay over here. We're going to drop one of these right here. And I need to very carefully evaluate my shield coverage. So if he drops a Mazer Comm directly on the Paragon, I'm going to be screwed. What I can do is I can build... Nope, that's not going to work. Where's my other Seraphim? I need you. If I build Seraphim T2 shields in these positions, you can see how the shield laps basically on the edge of the Paragon. That's going to allow me to keep a laser off of the Paragon no matter where he teleports in. So, yeah. Something that it took me a little while to realize was that a shield actually blocks fire going both ways. So if an ACU is standing inside a shield firing at something outside the shield, if it's an enemy shield, it blocks the damage no matter which way it tries to travel through it. It's just a barrier. So you can block things just as effectively with the inside loop as you can with the outside when it comes to things like a Paragon. Alright, so our vast array of factories is growing. I've got all of my ACUs standing directly next to the Paragon, which is generally considered to be a bad idea. We're going to grab one of each faction. And we are going to go down here. And let's see. I'm going to take the UEF and I'm going to start building a little bit of a base here. Try to protect myself from telemasers and that kind of thing. So we're going to get those. We're going to get some of these. Yup. So that'll be a thing. Also, a bit more protection in case things go sideways. So I've got my hives. I've got my shields. I've got my air. And basically, I am counting on my build power to pull me out of whatever hole I get sucked into, should this whole thing go incredibly wrong. I think I'm actually going to plant my Cyber and ACU right here. And I'm going to go ahead and build another bank of hives. Why, you might ask? Well, it's more build power. And should I need to drop a couple of T4s, I can drop them right here in this clear area. And I'll be able to build stuff super duper rapidly. Move my Megalith out just a little bit away from the build power. And Paragon is almost complete. We're getting there. We are getting there. Got my radar down. Got my Soothsayer down, so I will have vision coverage as well. And I spy a little bit of movement over there, not entirely sure why. One thing I do need to do, though, is I need to reel in my patrol orders just a little bit, because I'm riding on the edge right now to where, should he break, I'm going to be looping all of my ASF over his SAMs. That's generally not a great idea. I mean, might not single-handedly lose you the game, but nobody really wants to get into that mess. So we're going to kind of crash all of our ASF over here just for the nucks, and there it is, folks. We are ready for Operation Harbinger. Harbingers for justice, man! We're going to go for Flak and 5 Harbies out of every single freaking factory. There's that. And we need to bring you guys, let's actually get everyone away from the Paragon if at all possible, please. Thank you. And you, sir, I'm going to spam up some more nuke defenses with you. Because you can never be too careful, I should say. There's that. You, where are you commanded to go? You're not commanded to go anywhere, so we're going to come down here with you. That is good, good, good. Grab an upgrade. So, yay! We've got 25 minutes of eco-whoring in the bag. Awesome that that's a thing. Right? Right. Eco-whoring is never a bad thing. I am not going to reveal anything, bro. Simply not happening. You have almost got a freaking Paragon. Ew, that's not good. Let me think about this for a minute, because if I start building T3 mobile artillery, that might actually be an awesome thing. Where's my... Do I have both Cyber and ACUs down here? I do not. I have one up here. Well, let's do this thing. We're going to build Preventative Arty. And I say Preventative Arty, but it's actually just Arty. What just got pinged? Oh, T3 heavy artillery installation. Yep. That's bad for me. Pretty much everything that poses a threat is bad for me. Okay, so we're going to take this handy-dandy little bank, and we are going to key it to assist him, which is going to allow us to build T3 artillery at hyperspeed. Let's go ahead and grab these as well. Whee! And I'm going to preemptively grab all of these and assist them to the shield in the middle. I like how purple is building a Salvation and a Paragon at the same time. What? I don't see a Salvation. Like, huh? Whatever. Okay. Oh my goodness. Okay, prepare for massive drops in rates, guys, because this is about to be brutal. Let's go ahead and get you online, and we are going to go for mass T3 mobile artillery out of these factories. All queued up there. We're about to start getting some stuff rolling. Cue the megalith up to the north. What are you doing? What do you think you're doing down here on my cliff? You're standing in my cliff. He's also building a lot of T2 transports, and he is building a Salvation at a startling rate. That is not good for me. That is not good at all. Not one little bit. The problem is that I can't do anything about that at the moment because I don't want to break with anyone. Because if I break with someone, everyone's going to attack me. And I need to have my build power online and my first run of Harbingers out before I break with anyone. So we're going to do it this way. Alright, so obviously ASF need to come down. You need to go over there. Thank you. Alright, so all of those are coming out. Let's go ahead and build, since we've got all of this in line. We're going to build a whole row of Monkey Lords here. This is the awesomeness of the Paragon, folks. You can build basically whatever the hell you want, and you will never, ever, ever stall. So we're going to start another Arty over on this side. We can fit one more over there. Then we're going to come down here and build a couple more. If I move you out one, I think I can make one more. Yes! Bing, bada, boom. Okay, so I've got a whole bunch of cyber and artillery target on him, and I think that I can effectively say that this will break him. We got the salvation down here, and it is attacking my ACUs on this side. So we're going to run them in and cover. Really need to get out of the way of this. There it goes. Now we need to target that down. Paragon is super easy to kill with that mess. All right, we need to get that in check. We need to get all of our harbingers over to that side. And we are good. Okay. So everything is protected. Everything is fine. Where is my commander? Right over there. Okay, so he was going for the build power. So that's actually not that bad. Let's grab all of crap. Come back over here. Come back. Thank you. Just need all of these, basically. Alright, so you guys are coming up here. Gonna have a buttload of Harbies. That is for sure. There goes all the rest of his stuff. Gonna wipe out, let's do P-Gens and build power. I'm actually gonna use a Shift G command on artillery. When was the last time you thought you'd see that? There's Harbingers under attack. And without any further ado, what was the other thing that I was gonna build? I don't actually remember. Oh yeah, I was gonna select all of my T1 factories and go ahead and go for the T3. Like so, and go for yet more Harbingers. So 1 flak and 5 Harbies, all out to the front. Voila! Would you please kill the proper thing? I'm gonna like lose a megalith, and I had all of these Harbingers the whole time and didn't realize that they weren't attacking. That is simply redunculous. Let's send him up there. We are going to go for all the ACU kills. There we go. Alright, so we might have a little bit of a problem here because that is a serious amount of Ravagers. But the problem with that many Ravagers is that no matter how many Ravagers you may want to build, you are still going to die to T3 mobile artillery. Yeah, I see that. We're going to go for this little son of a gun here, because that'll take out all of it. Simultaneous cyber and fire away! Okay, so he's got a bunch of walls here, and what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to buzz all these down with the Monkey Lord, which will take approximately 1 second for each one. We got the Megalith targeting from afar, so that's good. And I think we'll be okay on everything. Alright, so we'll see how long his shield hold up under this kind of volley fire. Monkey Lord over there, and we can build a whole new world of Monkey Lords. Yay! It's monkey business, y'all. I feel bad for that. I genuinely feel bad for that. I am so sorry. Okay, so we're going to move Monkey Lord in, and Megalith, we're just going to kind of pound on the base from outside. Because why not? There's an armored command unit. Let's go for that. Alright, so Monkey's in. Harbinger's in. And this base is going to get wrecked. There's the first launch out of the Yolana Os. Thankfully, we have innumerable T3 artilleries. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. No! Stop! No! He got it. Dang it. I didn't get it in the first volley. He targeted and fired with only the ones that he needed. This is not good at all. I gotta go through him to get to him. I'm still okay on mass, kind of. Just gotta wait for the smoke to clear. Cybern, do not need you. Where is Seraphim? Both my Seraphims are in the south. That's not good. There it is. Paragon. Heyo. Oh, so many pretty lights. So much exploding. Most of his Arty is still alive, though, and that's a problem. I really need my Seraphim comm over there. He ground fired the freaking Paragon so that I didn't get any reclaim from it. That's just a low blow, Sonny. A low blow indeed. Need to get all this over here. We need to get every one of you over here as quickly as possible. Come on, you can do it. Monkey Lords. I think I lost my other megalith. I did indeed. That's a little sad. We'll make it, though. We will make it. There goes the other Paragon. But I think we might come out of this less scathed than achieve Jaguar, which is honestly the goal here. Alright, so we're going to target like that. And come on, Seraphim. Come on. Get up in here. You got to get this. Got to get this ASAP. Just need to build this thing right here. Come on. Just get in range. I lost almost all my artillery on that, oh crap. Now he's broken with me. He's got a Paragon and he has got a Salvation, which means that I am royally screwed. We need to assist this for all we're worth if we're ever going to get out of this alive. Alright, so there's that. We are stalling for a whole hell of a lot of power. So get that up. There we go. Come on, Harbies, get in here. Need to get these down. Okay. Achieve Jaguar is probably not the most dangerous player at the moment, but he is still one of the most skilled, and he does make me the most nervous. So we're just going to keep rolling on like this. Okay, so all of that. Okay. There we go. Oh, crap. Get back. Get back. Don't need all this mess now. Get in the protection of the super large Seraphim shields, because that is where you need to be. We're actually balanced out with all of this T3 production, which is kind of ridiculous. Oh, good lord, look at the megaliths. No! Alright, so that is a major, major, major problem. We are going to target on that and hope that we can take it out. Because if we take out that, we'll take out like 90% of his air and everything else with it. So, that's good. Anti-nukes. No anti-nukes. Well then, does someone else have a Yelona Os? Was that a Yelona Os shot? It was not, I don't think. It was a standard nuke. So that's the good news. Well, at least you broke. Do I have one that's going to cover there? I do have one that's going to cover there, and it is loaded for 2. So a lot of good that did him. Alright, so George has also broken. We're going to move that there. And you guys, we're going to target over here. So Shift G. Oh no. No! Please come back. Please. Please come back. I think I broke it. Damn it. I didn't think that 33 artillery would break it. But apparently there was too much stuff going on at once. Ah. No. No. Well, that's it, guys. It was too epic. It was too epic. It just crashed the game. This hurts me. This hurts me to the very core of my soul. The very essence of my being. I was kind of hoping that it would just come back, but it doesn't look like it's just going to come back. I haven't actually popped an error message yet, which means that technically I haven't crashed yet. It's just that it's not moving anymore. I'm going to give it about 10 more seconds, and if it goes, great, and if it doesn't, I suppose I shall just host another. I think we all knew I was going to die there. Because there's a Scathus going up against verbal agreement, by the way, unbalanced. Sure. Could have built 10 Scathus by now with that Paragon that I had up till just a few minutes ago. But I got almost 7 Megaliths on the north side. I've got multiple artilleries up here targeting me. I've got my units expended on a Chief Jaguar. I might have been able to sweep yellow. I think I would have swept yellow pretty easily, but as soon as I started hammering yellow, green would have broken and rescued him. So I think I was pretty well screwed on that one. But I did take out an innocent, and I heavily damaged a Chief Jaguar. So that was another innocent. So maybe, just maybe, the Phantoms have a chance. Sigh. I am very disappointed. Very, very disappointed. Okay then, I'm going to kill this one there. We are going to go find something else to play. Stick around. I will host it up. See you guys in just a second.